Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's Tuesday the 17th of December. Today is a subscriber special, one of my favourite types of video that I make, where I try and solve a crossword sent in by one of the subscribers to the channel. And today's subscriber to the channel that I'm going to be solving, hopefully, the crossword from is Anthony from New Jersey, also known as TP Grammar on YouTube. He's been quite an active participant in the live streams and the channel in general, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what Anthony has in store for me today. So if you're completely new to the channel, welcome first of all, and what you're going to see is me hopefully solving this crossword puzzle and trying to, I'll explain my thinking as I go, and hopefully point out any little tips that maybe it might be useful for you in your solving. And if you're coming back from the channel, then you know what to expect here. Thanks again for coming back. Your support is really appreciated, and hopefully we're in for a fun solve today from Anthony. Anthony has used mycrossword.co.uk. This is a fantastic website that allows you to build your own cryptic crosswords. It's got a lot of tools for helping you, like a fill assist, and also things to help with abbreviations and wordplay indicators and everything. So mycrossword.co.uk, it's free to set up, completely free to set up an account and start building your own crosswords, and there's lots of crosswords you can solve there as well, made by other amateur setters as well. So definitely check that out. But let's get on with today's solve. Hopefully Anthony, you've given us a kind one. Well, we'll see. We'll find out. I'm sure it'll be fun anyway. Here we go. Okay. Right. So where should we start? Then we're going to start at 9 across, aren't we? Let's just see. Okay, 9 across. Delirious nun and deacon getting reported. Okay, this looks like delirious to me. Looks like an anagram indicator. I like this. I like the surface first of all, and it's quite a nice picture you've picked up there. You've created there of a nun and a deacon being delirious. But I think we're basically going to make an anagram of nun and deacon, and it's going to give us a word that means reported. This getting here is going to be like a link word between the wordplay and the definition, hopefully. So I'm just looking at nun and deacon now and thinking of words that mean reported. It's going to end in ed, isn't it? Announced. Good start. So far so good. Right, 10 across, let's go. Deceived tax officer following suggestion of life in exile. Deceived tax officer following suggestions of life in exile. I think I've seen something about suggestions meaning initial letters, maybe, or first and last letters, maybe, something like that. I'm not sure. I think I'm just thinking the definition here must be deceive. Tax officer is following. This is 3-2, so I'm thinking if you deceive, you're lying. I can just see lie as L-I-E, the initial letters of life in exile. So I think that maybe what's going on here. Oh, got in the wrong place. 1 sec. I think that's maybe what's happening here. Maybe this is lie to. I'm wondering if tax officer can be abbreviated to TO. I'm going to say it can for the purposes of this puzzle. I'll have to say as well, Anthony is based in New Jersey in the States, so it'll be interesting to see if there's any sort of American sort of conventions being used here as well in this crossword. But I think tax officer, I'm going to say it can be TO. Looks like TO, and this lie to definitely means deceive, so I'm going to go with that for now and see how we get on later on. Hopefully the down clues will corroborate what we're saying. Okay, so let's try 11 across now. Oh, you English poet, I had energy getting around. Nice clue. no idea what's happening here. Apart from I had an energy, I think that's IDE, because I had can be shortened to ID, like I'd, and energy can be abbreviated to an E. But they're getting around, so I don't know if it means it ends in EDI or if it's I'd an energy around something. So I don't really know what's happening yet. So this is one I'm going to come back to. Let's go 12 across. 12 across. Underfoot in saloon. Notice cowboy's coat without difficulty. What a cool clue. We're now in the West. We're now in the Wild West here. Underfoot in saloon. Noticed cowboy's coat without difficulty. I don't know. I mean, it's so many potential wordplay words here. Like underfoot in saloon could be a word for underfoot inside a word for saloon, for example. Notice could be saw. Cowboy's coat could be CY. Could be literally the coat of the word cowboy. Could be CY. And without can mean take away something, or it could also mean surrounding, as an out with. You could have cowboy's coat around a word for difficulty, or without. Maybe difficulty. Can difficulty be abbreviated to a D? I can't remember. Again, there's lots going on here. Just trying to work out what the definition is going to be. It could be without difficulty, like ease. So maybe ease. I don't know yet. So let's come back to that one as well. Fear not. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Let's try 13 across. A chilly first heard annually on the radio. Usually on the radio is a homophone indicator. What's a chilly first heard? So annually would be something like yearly, wouldn't it? But this is also heard as well, so I don't know what's going on here. A chilly first heard annually on the radio. What could be heard annually? I'm still thinking of homophones here, but I'm not sure. Oh, we've hit the tricky part of the puzzle here, haven't we, Anthony? Let's try 14 across. See if we get anywhere there. Eminent puzzler, inquisitor, and world historic Mel Brooks homophone. I've got this, and the reason I've got this, I'll confess, Anthony sent me a couple of clues just on an email a little while back saying, "Oh, what do you think of this? Would you get it?" And he sent me this clue, and I got it. I did get it without any help, because I love the Mel Brooks film, History of the Word Part 1, I think it's in, or maybe Part 2, maybe History of the Word Part 1, and the eminent puzzler and inquisitor would be Torquemada, and the joke in the Mel Brooks film is he was you couldn't talk him out of anything. He used the homophone of Torquemada, so this is Torquemada. Nice. So Torquemada, who ran the Spanish Inquisition, that's who that is. Brilliant. That's a brilliant clue. I love it, Anthony. Very nice. Let's try 16 across. Tom covers head with head initially. 2-5. Tom covers head with head initially. The initially normally means initial letters. It's normally the wordplay. So this would mean Tom. And Tom could be some sort of cat, maybe. Again, not really sure. Don't know what's happening there. So let's go 17 across. Sister meets yours truly inside terminal place. So yours truly normally in a crossword is the setter referring to themselves. So it could be me or I'm. I wonder if it's even Ant for Anthony, maybe. I don't know. Inside terminal place. Sister could literally just be sis or none, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Not really sure about that. So I'm going to switch. I think I'm going to go go for some downs, see if I can get anywhere with the downs. I'll do that. Let's try one down. Singer with issues, miraculous pair, 735. Remember I said Anthony sent me a couple of clues? This is the other clue he sent. Which is a great clue, I think. So singer with issue. This issue, the classic use of the word issue in a cryptic crossword is to refer to a child, like your offspring. So we got a singer with child, miraculous pair. This is Madonna. Madonna is a singer, and child is the miraculous pair. So that's the definition there, miraculous pair. That's a lovely clue there, aren't they? And you've given me some starting letters now as well, but I'm going to keep to the downs for now. See, here we go. Awkward if silent, per se, 2-6. Awkward is giving me anagram vibes. So I wonder if we're making an anagram here of if silent, because it is 8 letters. Per se, the definition is per se. It must be in something. In what have we got left? F, S, I, L. And T. Is that right? S, F, I, L, E, and T. In I should have this. It's not that difficult. I'm not trying to make a 6-letter anagram here. F, S, I, L, E, I've gone completely blank. Normally I just see anagrams, and for some reason I can't see this one. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to write those letters down here and see if I can make something out of them. I'll write them here actually, because I wasn't going to get confused. So we've got F, S, I, L, E, and T, right? Is that right? F, S, I, L, E, T, yeah. In itself, oh my god, it took far too long, that did. In itself, per se. Okay, good. Let's try and spell it correctly, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Nice one. Good. Nice clue, Anthony. Sorry I took so long to solve it. Let's try 3 down. Recording broadcast on the air. Broadcast can mean a couple of things. It can mean like maybe like again a homophone indicator, or it can mean like an anagram. On the air could also be a homophone indicator. Yeah, not really sure what that could be. Could it be music? Doesn't really make sense if it's music though, I don't see. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try 4 down. 4 down. A fraction of maniac Ted outrages behaved terribly. Oh yes, this is a hidden word. Lovely one as well. I'm going to ring the bell. There you go, Anthony. So a fraction of is telling me this is a hidden word. It's going to be inside this. And it means behave terribly. If we look inside maniac Ted outrages, look, we have acted out. Very nice. Good clue. 5 down. Cryptic's effect, so they say. Oh, it ends in a Q, look at that. This must be IQ. Let's just say adds IQ, maybe? Does a cryptic crossword Boost your IQ. I'm going to say adds IQ. Because of that D, I can't think of another word that can go in there, so I'm just going to go with that for now. Then when we get to the 12 across again, see if we can make it work. Let's try 6 down now. So 6 down. From allegro to adagio, therefore acquiring hypotherm. Wow. Very scientific word clue there. Well, allegro in music and adagio. So allegro is quite quick, adagio is quite slow. I can see an L here, so I think this is slow something. Slow tempo, maybe that would be the definition of going from allegro to adagio. I think this could be right, slow tempo. Therefore, acquiring hypotherm. So that's the wordplay. So therefore is so. Acquiring hypotherm. So hypotherm must be low temperature. There's a hypothermic reaction. Is that one that loses heat? I'm going to think it's something like that anyway. I can't remember. The slow tempo looks right because of that. I can definitely see low temp. There's something to do with hypotherm. When you're hypoglycemic, you've got low sugar. So hypothermia. Well, of course, hypothermia is actually, you can die of hypothermia, can't you? Which is sort of being too cold. So let's go with that. I wonder if do these two things mean anything? But anyway, I think that's good. I like that clue. I like from allegro to adagio. Thankfully, I know some music terminology. So good. Let's try 7 down now. Ends in A. That's always interesting. Wild-haired one remains potent when headless. I think this is cryptic definition. I think this is Medusa, Medusa's definitely wild-haired. And I think if you cut the head off Medusa, I think it's still alive, isn't it? All those snakes in their hair. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think I'll stick with Medusa. It's down, another long one. Here we go. James's novel derived from fat, arty Polaroid. Right, that feels like an anagram. James novel. Is this Henry James, maybe? Fat, arty Polaroid. So it's something. Okay. It must be an A there as well. This is going to be of, I would say. Portrait of a lady, I think that is. Portrait of a lady. That's quite a nice clue in it, because obviously a Polaroid could be a portrait as well. It's very nice, actually. A fat, arty Polaroid. Very good. And portrait of a lady. Definitely a novel. Love it. Very nice, Anthony. I'm really enjoying this crossword. Hopefully you are too, if you're watching. And also everyone who's watching, hope you're enjoying it. If you are, please do like and subscribe, and if you haven't subscribed already, and definitely like the video, and please leave some comments for Anthony as well. Let him know what you think. Anthony on Cryptic mycrossword.co.uk, his username is TP Grammar. I'll put it in the description of the video and put a link to his section, so if he does more videos, then you can have a look and do them for yourself. Good. Right, let's try 12 across again. Now look at that. We've got almost everything here. Underfoot in saloon. Notice cowboy's coat without difficulty. This is sawdust, isn't it? What a lovely clue. Definitely underfoot in a saloon. And I remember when there was sawdust, there used to be a pub I used to go to in Harlesden. Literally had sawdust on the floor. That's nice. So that's definitely a definition here. Notice this saw. Cowboy's coat without difficulty. This is the bit I'm not really sure. Cowboy's coat. See, is this D for difficulty? Is it's noticed and cowboy's coat around the outside of difficulty? But I don't, to be honest, I don't know this, what UST is. Why is that cowboy's coat? Noticed, I think, is definitely saw. What's a cowboy's coat? Can't think. Maybe it's an American thing, I don't know. But I'm happy with the answer, sawdust, and I love the clue. Very nice clue, aren't they? Right, let's try 11 across again. Oh, you English poet, I had energy getting around. See, I think I'm definitely liking the IDE feel here, look. IDE. Which makes this look like outside. Outside. Which could be it could be what around, maybe around here is the definition. Oh, look at that. That's nice. I can see how you get this now. So you got O is an O. U is a U. English poet, T.S. Eliot. This is the T and the S. And then the I'd. Getting and it basically means around, outside. Very nice. Right, 3 down is looking like music. It still looks like music, but I don't see it. Why it would be. Recording, broadcast on the air. What else works there? Audio works there as well. I don't know why that works either. Audio on the air. Not sure. I'll let my subconscious think into that one. Let's see how we get on. Just realised I'm not really in the screen, am I? Let's try there. Yeah, smooth. There we go. That's better, isn't it? There. I'm in the middle now. Right. Very nice. So the top half is more or less done. And we've got 13 across. What's going on there then? A chili first heard annually on the radio. Oh, is this Noel? First Noel? That's cool. So it's a chili first Noel heard. So on the radio literally means on the radio. So something you'd hear annually on the radio. This is a cryptic definition, isn't it? The first Noel was a carol you would hear around Christmas. Very nice. And very apt timing as well, Anthony. Very good. Right, 16 across. We've had a list already, haven't we? Tom covers head with head initially. Oh, hang on. This is at first, isn't it? I don't know why it's at first. It just initially means at first, and it fits with the checking letters. So Tom covers head with head. I suppose Tom could be a cat. Maybe covers head means, does that mean it loses its initial letter, the C? And maybe head is first. Maybe. Covers head. That's how I see it. Anyway, I'm not sure if that's correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, Anthony, please. I'm going with initially as being the definition. We got fur there as well. Oh, we could have had a homophone around the word fur, about fur. But I think it's some sort of cat, is it? Yeah, I think so. Let's move on. 17 across. Sister. Oh, it's his sister again. Meet yours truly inside Terminal Place. Terminal Place. Sister. Meets yours truly. Just thinking of like a place, a terminal place. I'm looking at the letters here and I'm getting a feeling of depot. Or even, actually, hang on. This is deposit. I've somehow stumbled across that answer there. Deposit. So we got depot. And we got sister, I suppose. Is that just abbreviated to an S? And yours truly is I. There's yours truly inside a terminal, depot. Terminal place even could be a depot, and this means to place. You deposit something, you're placing it, aren't you? Cool. Okay. 19 across. Here we go. Red-hatted musicians assembled Latino worship service. Wow. I think it might be an anagram here. This assembled is looking like an anagram indicator. Maybe an anagram of Latino, which looks like it has TION in it. I'm thinking TION around here. Not 100% sure though. Red-hatted musicians. What's the name of that band? Oh, I'm going to have a big think. There's a band. They all wore red hats. The only thing that comes to my mind is Kraftwerk, but they didn't. But it's I've got a picture in my mind. I can see the picture of this band, and it looks quite Kraftwerky, the art in my mind, but I can't think of the name of the band. Okay, we'll come back to it. Let's come back to it. Let's try 22 across. Book price brought about argument. Well, book can be abbreviated to B. Price brought about maybe is fee backwards. So we get beef, which is an argument. Nice clue. Like that one, Anthony. 24 across. Magic Man becomes part of Bikini Duo hilariously backfiring. That's a cool clue. And I love it as well because it's the reverse hidden, isn't it? Magic Man. So I saw the H here, I immediately thought Houdini, but then I look in there, Houdini. So part of is indicating that this is a hidden word, and backfiring is telling me it's going backwards. So we get Houdini. Very, very nice. Right, next. Let's try 25 across, boy. Goes both ways with bike using 2 legs. Goes both ways. Sometimes that's an indicator of a palindrome, like a word that's spelt the same forwards and backwards. Bike using 2 legs. Nah. Goes both ways with bike. Don't know. Really don't know. Have we looked at 17 down yet? Let's try 17 down. Attraction. Champions handicap. Attraction. Champions handicap. The definition here, handicap, I'm just thinking from the apostrophe S, maybe that might indicate that. This looks like a word for attraction, a word for champion. Don't know. Do not know. Okay, let's try 27 across. Death embracing gang surrounded. So I think this means surrounded. It ends in D as well, look. We probably need a word for death, and it's embracing, a word for gang. Death ends in D. This could be end. Yeah, it is. This is encircled. That's a cool clue. Oh, I'm just typing blindly into a box. Okay, encircled. So, death is end. Embracing gang. Gang could be a circle. Like a circle of friends, whatever. Very nice. That's a lovely clue, Anthony. Very nicely coded. Cool. we try 23 down. It's got one letter to start with. Split up, made out, getting a piece. Could this be a part? If you split up, you're a part, right? Getting a piece could be a part. What's the made out bit though? Split up, made out. Was it literally split up as in apart, one word? Made out could be made separate, maybe. Giving us a word meaning getting a piece, so we get a part. Could be something like that, couldn't it? Right, what are we trying now? Let's try 21 down. I think we haven't done that yet, have we? Amidst overdose, yearn for thought. Nice clue. Nice clue. I think this means thought, doesn't it? Amidst overdose. I think overdose could be abbreviated to OD. Could be also known as OD, couldn't it? Maybe this begins with O and ends in D. Yeah, I think that's what it is, because a yearn is to pine for. Opined. Thought. Lovely. Very nice clue there, as Anthony. Like it a lot. Cool. 15 down. Have we looked at this yet? No. Okay. Diagnostic assessment, penny note, most fair. Not sure what's happening there. What's a diagnostic assessment? Like some sort of test? I don't know, actually. Let's just try 20 down. See if we get anything there. 20 down. Leaps over arches and containers. I think this is vaults. That's a beautiful clue. Vault could be a container, couldn't it? And leap over something is to vault. And they're also like arches in a cathedral type thing, or they're the vaults. Very nice clue, Anthony. Very nice. Really cool. Okay, 26 across. Soothing instruments are not the first breathy woodwinds. This must be lutes. Because I think what we're saying here is, we're getting an instrument, a soothing instrument, but without the first letter of a breathy woodwind. Breathy woodwind would be flutes. So we're taking the F off flutes and giving ourselves lutes. Lovely. Right, 15 down. Let's have a look at that again. Diagnostics, penny note, most fair. I'm thinking the definition here is most fair, Just from this bit, I think this ends in EST. So it could be prettiest. Not sure. It's a diagnostic assessment. So let me just write prettiest, because I think that means most fair. Who's the fairest in the land? The prettiest. So assessment is penny note. So I suppose could a diagnostic assessment, is that called a pre-test? And the note is penning is T, as in do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, from tonic salsa. So we get pre-test, penning, meaning including, containing, giving us most fair. Lovely clue, that one. Really nice, Anthony. Right, what's this? This one again, red-hatted musicians. Assembled Latino. That group is Devo, isn't it? Devo. Devotional. So Latino. Here we have the anagram of Latino with Devo. Yeah, they're wearing those sort of they almost look like flower pots, don't they? On their head. That's right. Wow. That's a cool clue. Thankfully for the vaults there. Without the vaults, I don't think I'd have remembered that name, to be honest. But very nice. Okay, let's try 17 down now. Attraction Champions Handicap. Oh, I have this. This is lovely. Very nice. This is draw. That's attraction. And back is to champion. I like the capital C there, sort of threw me a bit, but this is like if you champion someone, you back them, don't you? And put it all together, you get a handicap, which would be a drawback. Lovely stuff. Really nice. Right, 25 across. Begins with a P. Come on, we should be able to get it. It goes both ways with bike using 2 legs. Right, goes both ways is by. Bike is pedal. Put it together. Bipedal means having 2 legs, doesn't it? Literally 2 feet, actually. Or 2 legs, yeah, bipod. Bipedal. Very nice. Right, we've got 2 clues left. 18 down and 3 down. Let's see, 18 down. Regularly giving faithful, half concealed hints of I love you. I'm thinking hints of I love you is about like one we had before. We had suggestions of something. I think this might be initial letters because I've got an L here, and I like the idea of ILY at the end of this. This could be speedily, maybe regularly, faithful, half concealed, half of concealed. Is it literally about the word concealed? Faithful. Half concealed. Does it mean we're looking for a word for faithful and removing half of it? This means regularly, and regularly is usually a wordplay indicator as well. It usually means alternate letters, but that's just not happening in this clue. I think this means regularly. If you're faithful, what are you? I don't think it's speed, even though speedily fits. It's not speedily. I'm literally going through the alphabet here for the second letter. I'm up to G now. H. N. Up to P now. I can just see speedily again. Nope. T. Steadily. Also works. Steadily, regularly. Who use steady? That could work, couldn't it, as a definition? Steadily. And how does the wordplay work? Faithful, is it steadfast? Is it maybe, but that's not quite half, though, is it? Or is faithful like saint? Half concealed. I think it's more likely maybe steadfast without the last half of it. Well, it's not quite half, is it? I think I like the look of steadily, though. Let's go with steadily. Right, let's go back to 3 down. What is going on with 3 down now then? So we got recording, broadcast, on the air. I've either got music or audio. I'm just trying to think if there's any other words. On the air. Just go through the alphabet again to see if there's any other words I've missed, maybe. Let's see, cubic. Rubik. I'm just trying to work out if the wordplay, because there's literally 2 commonly used wordplay things there, broadcast and on the air, but I don't see how they're used in this case. Tunic. It's either audio or music, I don't know. I can't really make a case for either, to be honest. Music, broadcast, on the air, recording, audio, broadcast, on the air. I mean, audio maybe makes more sense, does it? I really don't know. I'm just going to put one of them. I'll put audio in and see. I'm not really convinced though, to be honest. I can't see on the air. Because broadcast on the air means the same thing. I mean, if things broadcast, it's being sent on the air, isn't it? So is this a crypt? I don't understand this one. Maybe you can let me know, Anthony, what this one is. But I think I'm going to go with audio. But if it's right, it's a complete guess. So let's see where we get to. If I can, going to open up the check. We got to the end, but regardless of this 3 down clue, that was a beautiful puzzle. Torquemada was a brilliant clue. Some lovely clues. I loved the hidden Houdini. Sawdust, loved that a lot, although I need an explanation on the cowboy's coat or whatever it was, cowboy's jacket. Yeah, really, really nice, Anthony. Amazing, actually. Very enjoyable. Let's just check. Check grid. Here we go. And confirm check grid. Oh. What did I have in there? Is it not in itself then? In itself. Check again. Check grid. Oh, it is. I must have had a typo in there, did I? So audio, it is. It is audio. I suppose audio is recording. Is it really? Audio is like a signal. Doesn't necessarily have to be on the air though, does it? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe you can. Is there an anagram in there? Don't think so. Yeah, maybe explain that one. But that was really good, wasn't it? I really enjoyed that, Anthony. Please send me some more. I love doing these subscriber puzzles. I hope you all enjoyed watching as well. Let's just put this back up so you can see that nicely there. There we go. And yeah, what great fun. If you have a puzzle you'd like me to do, send me an email here to this email address, and I'll happily do it. Say these are some of my favorite videos that I do, because you get to dive into someone's mind for a bit, and yeah, you got some nice twisty ways of thinking there, Anthony. Absolutely. So let Anthony know what you think in the comments as well, please. That was great fun. Let him know what you think. And like I say, you can see it here now, but his name is TP Grammar in mycrossword.co.uk. Go and check him out. I'll put a link in the description as well. And I'll see you next time, okay? Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.